Okay, we are back with another scope.
Hey guys.
You guys know Jen, trainer Jen. We got a lot going on, got the same dogs here. I know it's probably not often that you see a Husky that can actually be free shape, that knows off-leash recall, that knows precision, obedience and stuff, heeling, but Jen is actually working on that stuff with Dizzy. So people that say that it can't be done, you don't know what you're talking about because we have a wolf right here that we're doing it with. So we got all these guys hanging out, same group, Sloane's chilling, she's working her for her food, Jerry's over there in the corner also. We also have Soko in the corner and an electrician, a friend of mine, Steve, that is doing stuff. So there's a lot going on right now, working on these lights, and we're still getting this type of focus, right? So what are you working on here with
So learning how to do the crisp turns for heel.
Can you guys hear me, or did we lose sound again? I wonder why that happens. Can you guys hear?
Good job.
Oh yeah, all right, we can hear. Okay. So what are you working on with him?
We're basically like back end awareness.
Okay.
So that we can do turns for heel.
So a little rear
So
end.
he's kind of learning to keep his front end stationary while moving his rear end with me while I move.
Okay. And explain how you're doing that and why you're using the bowl there.
So the bowl is used kind of as a physical feedback for him.
Mm-hmm.
So when his feet, I started trying with just like a flat board, and he wasn't understanding really the difference between the board and the floor. So I have him using this so that he has this little area that he needs to keep his front end in, so that he's understanding that his front end stays on the bowl while his back end moves.
Okay.
Nope. When his feet come off the bowl, he gets noped. He realizes he puts them back on the bowl, and then that's part of learning how to turn his back end.
And you're working him, this is his actual meal, right?
Yeah, this is his breakfast.
So what does nope mean to him as a marker?
To him, nope means that the choice that he just made to look at that kibble on the floor, for example, was not the choice that I was looking for.
Okay.
So that means to go back to doing what he was doing before, which was focusing on me.
Okay.
And stop doing the watching the kibble.
Very good. So it's important, yeah, and you actually got the off there. It's important that when you're doing this nope for you guys out there, that the dog actually knows the right behavior prior, or was doing something more appropriate prior. So when you say nope, the dog actually understands. Otherwise, nope means nothing. All right. So I'll let you do your thing.
I'm gonna switch over to retrieving now, actually.
Okay. Oh, very cool. So she's also taught him a force retrieve or a fetch and hold.
Sit. Good. Off. Yes.
Good. So off is her, I guess, release command?
Yes. For him, off is basically like, it means two things. Whatever's in your mouth, drop it. Or, nope. If he's focusing on something, like say there's another dog and he looks and stares, if I say off, that means he looks back up at me.
Yeah.
So there's kind of a split command for him. Sit.
Yes, Dizzy is her dog. But she only recently started doing this stuff, and these guys hold place. How cool is that?
Off.
Very nice.
By the way, before we did any retrieving, he no interest in retrieving at all. So he might chase an object, but if it stopped moving, it was like he would just leave it there.
He would just chase it and leave it?
Yeah, there was no point, like he didn't understand the game of chasing the ball and bringing it back. It was kind of like, well, if you want it, like why'd you throw it over there? Nope.
Yeah. So he will hold it now. Very nice.
Good.
You guys got to be hearting this away. This is a Husky. People say that you can't do this with Huskies.
Yes, that like retrieving, healing, and off-leash recall are things that if you want to get a Husky, people tell you, go ahead and get a Husky, but he'll never be off leash. It's dangerous, it's abusive to let your husky off leash.
Mama Hans, how can you see me? You must have been able to see me from the mirror. She said Dizzy's gorgeous. I'm just being silly. The dog too, she says. See, so there's the nope. Try again. You don't get fed for that, but this gets you fed.
Oh, yes.
Very nice. Right? I actually don't think I've ever seen a video with a husky doing obedience, doing healing, holding eye contact, knowing off-leash reliability, doing fetch and retrieves. I don't think I've searched, I think, in the past, because Soko's a shepherd husky, and people used to tell me, oh, those dogs, they can't walk nicely on a leash and this and that. And
I mean, it's sad because in the end, yes, they have certain stylistic things that make them huskies or certain behaviors that are different. But the truth is, he's a dog, and he can enjoy life just like any other dog. He can go off leash. We're often in Riverside Park, which is right on the edge of Manhattan on the Hudson River.
Mm-hmm.
I take him off leash, walks there almost every day. He's got a ton of friends he plays with off leash. And I gotta say, even though he's a husky who's not reliable off leash, he is one of the most reliable dogs in the park. So it's
pretty cool.
It is very cool, and he loves it. Like, to see him do what he loves most, which is running, is like so fulfilling for me as a dog owner. And
but also having control of him while he does it. Yeah, that's awesome.
Exactly. Yeah, let him do that and have fun in a safe way.
That's great. How old is Dizzy? He just turned 3, right?
3.
Yeah, he just turned 3 like 2 days ago?
Yeah, March 1st is his birthday.
March, oh, okay, March, yeah.
So I started, when he was 7 months old, he was totally out of control. Just like wild, crazy, typical husky. That's when I started really researching and using an e-collar as a tool. Thankfully, I found some online resources that were like useful and taught me how to use it in a similar way that Blake does, and that I've kind of continued to learn as I've come here. But using the remote collar for him at that age is a game changer. Like, he immediately was able to, within a couple weeks of starting, he was able to enjoy his off-leash time in the park, which was awesome.
I love it. Yeah, no, that's fantastic. It's really, really awesome to see.
Vicente. Good. I don't know what he was worried about.
So jump back into your thing real quick.
Oh, I'm done.
Oh, she's done. All right, that was his meal. Yeah. Oh yeah, his favorite place is right here. He wraps his body around and he hangs out in that spot.
Yeah, he loves to watch everybody walk by.
So that was it. You guys got to see that stuff. I'm gonna let you guys go because we're doing some more stuff over here. Oh, great question. So today we're gonna answer the questions for Dog Behavior Question Tuesday, episode 30, which is on our YouTube channel. I'm gonna do a Q&A on my next Periscope, the one that is Blake's Takes. That one's gonna be on the topic of like bark collars, but then at the end I'll do a Q&A just for anything. You wanna ask me business advice, personal advice, 24/7 scopes, yeah. Whatever it is, dog training, your personal dog, questions about the dogs that we have here, we'll be able to get into all that. All right, guys? Later.